Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us in Sergeant Heinzelman's promotion ceremony today, especially everyone that's traveled our G6 team, command team, senior NCOs, and all the soldiers, as well as the officers. So oftentimes when signaliers, we don't get a lot of visits. We get a lot of visits about, hey, I need something fixed and I need it not now, but right now. So it's never too much of a pleasant visit. We always have to help somebody, right? But in Sergeant Heinzelman's case, that's never been the case. He's always delivered flawlessly. His job in particular is responsible for every PACE plan that you see attached. He gives us who to talk to, when to talk, and what to talk. So outstanding job with being able to carry out those duties and always maintaining. And not to mention, when he got here, he already knew ahead of time that he was going to have to serve one up. So we put more on him before he even arrived. He had to come serve and fill in the gap at 21st TSC as the spectrum manager there also. So he's not only taking care of the 16th State Brigade, he's taking care of the 21st as a whole, all the brigades. So a question of whether he's technically tactically strong and ready to serve one up, it's not a question. He's already been doing it before he even arrived to use that and delivering flawlessly. So what I want to say is you're about to gain this extra rocker, right? It's about this big, like an inch, no bigger than the size of a caterpillar. But the amount of responsibility and influence you gain is tremendous. It can't even be measured. The way the soldiers look at you when you come into a room, or you come into a room, or they come into a room, they say, hey, that's a senior non-commissioned officer right there. He definitely knows what's going on. He knows how to get answers to my problem. He can solve my problems. The weight of your words can hold so much more, especially when you're talking to your officer counterparts, because you have experience. They know you have experience. So what you say, they're gonna take your advice. They know you know how to balance the difference between taking care of soldiers and taking care of the organization and their mission. And because we all know sometimes saying yes to soldiers and what they want isn't taking care of the mission and unit, and vice versa. But because they know you have that experience and you're a senior non-commissioned officer, they're going to trust your advice in navigating those situations and things like that. So I want to say we're proud of you, thankful for everything that you do for us and the 21st. And I want to welcome a brand new senior non-commissioned officer to Signal Corps and the Army. You definitely deserve it. Congratulations.
Team, both of you guys know who I am. K6. I want to welcome Colonel Johnson, our XPD commander. We have the G6 for 21st, Colonel Campbell and Sergeant Mary Paulus to join us today to celebrate Sergeant Heinzelman's promotion to E7. One thing about Sergeant Heinzelman, that maybe some of you guys know, but you guys don't know, he actually came from the band. He was a band, he played the flute. Now, when he switched over, of course, got promoted. I just want to say that the band members' teams out here, they already want to pull him in, come back to the band, so we can go out to a couple of missions. We'll see what we can do. But Sergeant Heinzelman, he has a lot of work to do that he does behind the scene for us, like Sergeant Brown already mentioned. He is that spectrum manager for us. I'm able to call him and ask him, hey, where are we at with the spectrum in order to build a PACE plan in order to enable the warfighter to communicate. So it is a vital key component that we have here as an asset here in the brigade, which for the first, I don't need you guys to take them from me yet. As I do work a lot with Sergeant Heinzelman. He has been a key element into enabling the PACE plan. Right now, with Defender 23 going on up at the line, we have a lot of missions that we're supporting all across 2 continents. So, again, most people don't hear about Sergeant Heinzelman, but you're communicating through those meetings, right? And this is you guys' promotion too. Thank you for continued support. Now Sergeant with Heinzelman with his career. I hope you guys enjoying Europe, able to travel. We will give them time available, but Sergeant Heinzelman, I thank you for everything you've done for us, for the shop. I'll continue pressing. You know, I'm to be quite a bit demanding when it comes with the networks operations, net ops section, because you guys are our backbone to establish the network. So I thank you, ma'am, and well deserved promotion.
Now open the floor for anyone around the room who wants to add additional remarks.
Sorry, Heinzelman was the one who in process got here. Okay, and I tell you, he went above and beyond. So not only his operational duties in his job, which are just a lot in itself, just trying to get it and grasp it off, like that's a lot. And then still being like, hey, I was so kind, you know, I'm heading out to grandson, just really took it and wasn't just the, hey, handle the checklist and, whatever, figure yourself out. And of course, as a song for class, I'm gonna figure myself out. But at the same time, I felt very welcomed, I felt very taken care of, and, you know, when I met him, I really was like operating already at the capacity of, and like now I'm like, oh, okay, well, finally, you know, I'm so happy, so proud of you. And I feel like it's just, obviously, it was a long time coming, and yeah, this is the correct next step, so glad, good to see it happen for you.
So first of all, congratulations for your promotion to Sergeant First Class again. See, you're not commissioned officer. We always hear with more rank comes more responsibility, but you've already, like everybody else has said, been performing at that level. For me personally, what impresses me about you, you're a humble and quiet professional. You're one of the ones that is always information. You're one of the ones that come to the side, hey, First Sergeant, do you need anything? When I need volunteers for things, you're like, I know I got this going on, but if you need it, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pull you away. I don't understand signal because I'm more logistics, but when I hear like upper TI, lower TI, he's running net ops, he's doing this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't understand any of all that, but I know it's a lot, and I know it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to operate and still take care of your soldiers. You're one of the ones that when I'm like, hey, you need to be walking through the barracks, I see you. So I appreciate that. Continue to be humble, continue to be that servant leader. And this is just a small step to Sergeant Major, whatever you set your goals to be. So again, congratulations and thank you to your family and to your kids as well. I believe one of them, I saw them at the award ceremony. They were getting awards. I'm like, Heinzelman, oh, that excellence just breathes down. So you're even setting a standard for your kids. And one day we're going to take this off, and that's what needs the most, that support, and you have that. So again, congratulations, not just to you, but to your family as well.
Thank you, Chris. So, go ahead, please, go ahead. All right. All right, so, as the Signal Company Commander, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for all the support you give to the company and the soldiers, right? A lot of, I understand a little more than First Sergeant, right? But I don't understand it to the depth that, you and the NOS team know. So it takes a lot of trust, right? When it comes to managing something you really can't see, right? The spectrum, you kind of just trust that it all works all the time. But your knowledge and expertise makes it easy for us at the company to trust it, right? To know it's going to work. So all times you stay late, help out the soldiers, help us train, help us get out the door, or, random missions that pop up here and there. We really do appreciate it, right? Thank you for your patience, right? Work with some of the soldiers, and providing us the knowledge and tools that we need to be successful. So just thank you and congratulations on the promotion. Thank you, sir.
Heinzelman family, I want to thank y'all for this wonderful person that y'all helped create. 16, thank y'all for having me. I'm Staff Sergeant Jones from 44th ESB. I'm the other spectrum manager here. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Put your request in a little bit late.
90 days I didn't do it. Hey, look, it was a calm. It was a calm issue.
Just want to first give honor to God. Outstanding person. We got here to bomb holder. We didn't know nothing. I'm not gonna lie. This is my second time here, but Sergeant Heinzelman took me under his wing. I'm new to the signal area. I was logistics before I switched over. But we depend on each other. Now I'm looking up to you now for expertise in the veteran world and civil world. Just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Overdue.
Rick, you're next.
Appreciate it.
First, I'd like to say on behalf of Sergeant Major himself, thank you for inviting us to come here. We don't often get invited to come down to these things, so I do appreciate the invite. Second, Henry, you stole my joke, so Sergeant Major wasn't gonna allow me to say it anyway, so I won't say it. Just trying to steal anything. I do want to say that I do appreciate the support that you're giving because we lost our 25 Echo, and I have not felt an absence because you're able to support. So, and I do understand 25 Echo, I learned recently, the 25 Echo is not a plug and play that I can stick a 25 uniform in. I do know that now. I was told very, very bluntly from USRAF that I can't do that. So I do appreciate you filling the gap. And it sounds like you're helping everyone. So I appreciate that. Outstanding work. Continue to do that and continue to look down from the tower.
Thanks.
Hi, everybody. Corporal Ortiz. I'm part of the NetOps team here at 67 Brigade. Sergeant Heinzelman is my NCOIC, and I want to say a couple words. Sergeant Heinzelman, you're a great NCO. You're an exemplary NCO that I hope to follow in the footsteps of one day. That being said, if there's one word I can use to describe you, it's persistence. Because when you first got here, yeah, the NetOps environment is a little aggressive, very high tempo, and it took you a little bit to get up there, but your perseverance in your professionalism really stuck out, and you just pushed through and you pushed through. You take care of your soldiers, you take care of the mission, and you take care of the equipment. And I really couldn't ask for more. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you. On behalf of STB, thank you. It's a big deal. Sergeant First Class is not easy to get. You have entered that rank of senior enlisted. So a lot of people can retire at Sergeant First Class, but you've already been performing as a Sergeant First Class. So what I want everybody to know that is your rank doesn't depict who you are. Who you are says a lot about you. Being a loving husband, being a loving father, being a leader to all of us in here. That's who you are, not your rank. So you've already been performing as an E6, E8, E9, and above. Continue doing the great things you're doing. I know you are a quiet professional because everywhere I go, I never really hear any complaints. I never see your name on anything. So that means you're doing all the right things, you know. So continue doing the right things, honestly, from the bottom of our heart. It means a lot when you enter this realm. You know, I look forward to continue working with you. Anything I can do to help, even though I don't get around as much as I should at each section. But if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach down to us. But when you reach down, I tell you what, this is one of the things that I would like to give to you, so you don't have to reach down to this anymore. On behalf of the STB, CSM, and I, Command Sergeant Major, we would like to present you with an STB point for doing such a wonderful job accomplishing this. It's hard to accomplish rank, but well deserved. But the Army got it right this time. Thanks. Congratulations.
Attention orders. The Secretary of the Army has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Edward C. Heinzelman. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated leadership abilities and dedicated service to the United States Army, he is therefore promoted from Staff Sergeant to Sergeant First Class, effective 1 June 2023, with the date of rank 1 June 2023, by authority of the President of the United States.
Beach.
I find this out just because I get lost in the sauce sometimes, and I just didn't want to miss anything that was important to say. So First Sergeant Vera, Colonel Johnson, thank you for being here. First Sergeant, thank you also. Colonel Camel, Sergeant Major Hollis, thank you for coming down. I really appreciate it. I threw the invite out there, and I was like, I know they're busy, so let's see what happened.
We got you. We got you.
Came through. Fellow SBICs, other STBers, 44th, thank you everyone for being here. Means a lot. All your kind words sort of have me blown away right now. So yeah, thank you for coming. So as tradition, passing the rank down to the next person. Unfortunately, the person I want to give these to is not here. And that's one of my former soldiers, Sergeant George Madison. He's serving as the NETCOM ADOC watch officer at Fort Huachuca. We were at Campbell together for our entire 4 years. And by far, the hardest working 25 Charlie I've ever worked with. I say that Charlie because he really doesn't like to be called a uniform. And so he's a hoarder of common knowledge. He doesn't know, if he doesn't know it off the top of his head, he has a quick reference guide or TMs already saved on OneDrive, Teams. And I bounce questions off him all the time. It's a different time zone, but I'll send a message on Teams chat, and he'll get back to me when he's on shift. And you know, he's an excellent resource that I use constantly. And I have no doubt that he'll continue to excel with his career. So there's that. First, I want to thank my wife and my kids, Ethan and Elise. Thank you for all your support. I know I'm not home a lot previously, assignments, and I appreciate you always being the rock for me to be back on and complain to and vent and make me feel better about what I do and that it's all worthwhile. Thank you. I love you. Also, thanks to my mom. She made this amazing backdrop. Chief Rose was like, hey, you can put a backdrop up, and he sent me some stuff, and I was like, cool. And I was like, oh, my mom does that sort of thing. Let's see what she says. And she made this. All I had to give her was the pictures. She made this thing. I was like, sweet. So thanks, Mom. She'll watch this recording, so thank you. I love you. Thanks to the NetOps team. Corporal Ortiz, you're holding it down. Everybody else is gone. Obviously, Chief Preston, Sergeant Oscarson, and Sergeant Special Titus are in Ghana. Thank you guys for doing the hard work. Sergeant Clinkscale in school, and you know, wouldn't be a team without him. So on that note, there's a lot of other people that aren't here that I like to thank. Sergeant First Class retired Nikki Higgins. She was my first squad leader in the Army, and she taught me what it truly meant to be a selfless leader. And she set the groundwork that I've just built upon all these years. And she continued to be a mentor throughout my career. And she reclassed 25 Echo as well. And when I sort of got stalled out and I was not sure what I wanted to do, I kind of want to get out of the Army. She said, you know, 25 Echo might be good for you. And it has been good. And I appreciate everything she's done for me and set me up for success. There's also a number of other friends and leaders I've had through the years that helped develop me. In no particular order, Staff Sergeant Nyron, Sergeant First Class retired Winters, CW4 Ward, and CW3 Davis. Now, we'd be remiss if I didn't say the most people that were actually, you know, super important for me getting promoted from my previous unit. They helped me build up all my NCRs and all my accolades. And that was my S6 team in 132 Cav. We had the Union 3, Iraq Goon Squad, as we call ourselves. Sergeant First Class retired Helton, Staff Sergeant Frisbee, Sergeant Nunez, and Specialist Ruiz. And then my automations NetOps team, Sergeant Lamelli, Specialist Kretzer, Sergeant Madison, and Sergeant Bellows was graced us with his presence out of the field. Was able to pull him out here. He's getting promoted tomorrow, so that's great to see. Yeah, and I'll be there for that. So that's awesome. Corporal Foster, who I tried to get him down here. He's at 2 CR. I tried to get him into this unit. It's hard to pull people into the unit, but he's a solid 25 hotel, so. And his units wouldn't let him go. But, and special Cornet, those guys did all the heavy lifting and made me look good. And, I would be good and promoted this. We're quite the team. So thank you for that. And on that, I'm done with that. So thank you all for being here and really appreciate it. And thank you all. I look forward to working with all you the rest of the years to come. Thank you.
Cool.
So if you guys would like to take your time to come around and congratulate Sergeant First Class Heinzelman, there are also refreshments right here in the back. But other than that, that concludes today's ceremony.
Cool.
Make sure you guys. Make sure you guys.